What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Major in the building. MC 10330. Today's topic I really want to talk about is why do black men in particular date outside their race? There's more black men dating outside their race than the races of all other men combined. Than the men of all other races combined. There's more black men dating outside their race than men from all other races combined. That's a problem. And the problem ain't necessarily with the dude. For the most part, the problem is with the female, the black female. Now, before y'all go bashing, saying, fuck you, you fat nigga, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no need for that. I'm going to explain why. And some of y'all know the answers to that, you know, as well. Answer number one. Okay, black females. Now, I'm not saying other females ain't like this too, and I'm not saying all black females. I'm going to say 75 to 85% of black females, they do this a lot. They don't know how to shut up. You know, for lack of a better term, they don't know how to shut up. You know what I'm saying? They talk when they should listen. You know what I mean? In the sense where if somebody's talking about something that you don't know about, you go jump into that conversation, and then you don't even know what it's all about. So here you are leaving looking stupid, and then when somebody try to tell you, hey, you don't know what you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? You get attitude and want to get up in a nigga face. That leads me to number two. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get up in dude's face. You know what I'm saying? Y'all forgot or forget that y'all women, and that when you get up in a nigga face, like 95% of the time, the reason why I'm saying 95% of the time, because there's some females out there that can't handle themselves and hold their own. But it's not common. You know what I'm saying? 95.9% of the time, you cannot beat a dude's ass. And that's what black females don't understand. I know you tough and think you don't need a nigga to help you raise your kids and a nigga to give you money and do this and do that. Y'all, you guys are liberated. Which, that's something I can go on, forever about too. The reason why, female liberation, black female liberation was born out of white female liberation, because it was, almost 100 years ago, white females, white guys was going off to war and then leaving their wives at home, So they wanted equal rights. They wanted the right to fight in the army. They wanted the right to go play baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, whatever. They wanted anything a nigga could do. They figured they could do it too. And it was white women who did that first. Black women followed suit somewhere in the 60s and 70s, because anything past that, 50, 60 years ago, you wasn't even in a position, black woman, you wasn't even in the position to even voice your equal opinion, because you were still black, and black men didn't even have equal rights, 60 years ago. So if a black man wasn't shit, a black female really wasn't nothing to these crackers out here. But females, they don't stay in, black females don't stay in their place. They don't understand their place. It's not that a man is trying to tell you what to do or control you. That is God's order for the world. God's order for the earth is He made man a helper. The Bible says this in Genesis. Now we've created man in our own image. I make it for man a helper. And not in those exact words, but you get my drift. I make for man a helper. A woman is a helper. So in other words, in layman's terms, let's say we in the mafia, right? Me, my wife, and kids. We in the mafia. Who do you think is the mob boss? And who's the enforcer? The guy's the mob boss. He runs everything. I don't give a damn if he broke. He runs everything. He can protect the family. The enforcer enforces the laws the mob boss set. A woman enforces the laws a man set. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is in the case of in a household and in a relationship. You can't protect me better than I could protect you. Case in point, if a burglar breaks in the house, you mean to tell me you so Billy Badass that you gonna walk outside and try to confront the burglar? No. I mean, a nigga shouldn't even do that, especially if the burglar got a weapon on him. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, as a dude, you know, a guy would be more equipped to go out there and deal with this shit in situation, whether he got a weapon or not. A dude would just be more equipped to deal with it, because when it comes time to throw these, a nigga can match with a nigga. Chances are, whether he big or small, he's still gonna. It's the fight in him. It's the man in him that's gonna cause him to protect his family, especially if he got kids. I don't give a damn how Billy Badass you think you are. You can't fuck with a dude like that. It's not. Our powers is different. You know what I'm saying? Our bones is stronger. Hands is bigger in most cases. Even females with guy hands, still it's genetically uncommon and nearly impossible. It's probable, which means there's a you probably could. Some females probably could, but it's not common. It's not as common as if a dude was a fight a dude. You know what I'm saying? What was that? I forgot that. I just went off into a ranting, but I don't know if that was number 2 or number 3. I'm thinking that's that was number 2. So number 3, you know what I'm saying? Females, black females, they want to talk down to a nigga, control a guy. Not happening. You gonna have some henpecked ass niggas or yes man ass niggas or whatever, but you want those dudes because you can control them. See, that leads me to branch off into another part of the conversation. See, it's 2 types of guys that a female want. More than likely black females, but all females in general. There's 2 types of guys female want. They want a henpecked nigga that they can control, and they want a thug ass nigga that can control them. And that's another problem that that I have with these females. You begging and crying and pleading every single fucking night on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, wherever you can talk to somebody, any type of social media. You getting on the phone, you texting. Why is there, you going on talk shows, why is there not any good dudes left in the world? I'm looking for a good dude, a good dude, a good dude. That's all you hear. But when a good nigga come your way, you know what I'm saying? You snub the good nigga because he too dark, or he too light, or he too fat, or he too skinny, or he got too much muscle, or he ain't got too much muscle, or he got a small dick, or he got his big dick too big, or his lips too big, or his lips ain't big enough, or he ain't got no teeth, or he got too many teeth. I mean, it's always fucking something. Or he ain't gangster enough, or he too gangster, or he's too good, or he's not good enough. It's fucking crazy. A good nigga come your way. I'm talking about it. I'm not saying a good nigga. See, a female's definition of a good nigga is a nigga who's gonna buy her every fucking thing she want, which is everything she want: clothes, shoes, cars, whatever. Buy her every fucking thing she want so she can go out looking good to the club to meet another nigga who's gonna be smashing your whip, buying her drinks and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy. You beg for these niggas. Then when you get these, then when a good nigga come your way, you snub them. Then you turn around and get a thug nigga, and then you wanna take the situation you dealing with, this bad nigga that was in your life. You want to take his situation and put that off on every nigga. You want to put that stigma off on every nigga, that every nigga's bad because the 1, 2, or 3 motherfuckers that you fucked with in your lifetime has been bad. Let's say you had 10 10 guys. Let's say you was in a relationship with 10 dudes, ladies. All ladies, black, white, polka dot, whatever. Let's say you was in 10 relationships in your life, right? And of the 10 relationships you was in, 9 people fucked you over. 9 people fucked you over. And the one that didn't fuck you over, he died, or he went to jail for some unknown reason, or he had to move away for a family obligation, or some type of health issue, whatever. 9 of those 10 niggas fucked you over. Here comes a good nigga. You know what y'all do for the women who are like that, who got fucked over that many times by that many dudes? Guess what y'all do? Treat this nigga, or put this nigga in the category, you know, compartmentalize this dude, this good dude that comes along, because the other 9 niggas before him fucked you over. I even go further than that. You got one dude fucked you over. You had 17 niggas in your lifetime, and of the 17, one dude fucked you over, and he was the last dude you dealt with. You know what you do when a good nigga come along? You start saying, all niggas ain't shit, because one dude fucked you over. This the problem. It's a lot of women who does that, but mostly black women, man, and that's the fucking problem. That's why I'm not condoning it, because, you know, I love my sisters. I gotta have a sister. If it ain't a sister, it ain't nothing at all for me. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I think, and other niggas that put out videos talking about the same thing almost, I think they'll agree when I say that I think that the reason why blacks date outside their race, they'll date anybody. They'll date a fucking Asian. They'll date a fucking a Hispanic person. They'll date Irish, Italian, fucking Indian, a zebra, a goddamn giraffe, a fucking frog. They'll date anybody but a black female for the most part, for those reasons I mentioned. Now, I know I'm gonna have some haters, mainly black females, bashing me like, nigga, fuck you, blah blah blah. You just talking, you married, so you ain't never done. Nah, it ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had a problem getting a female. So I'm not coming down on you to bash all females. I'm just saying, if you tired of fucking with nothing ass niggas, if you tired of niggas walking off with one of these cracker broads, or walking off with a Mexican, or walking off with an Asian or Colombian, if you tired of niggas doing that and you want your brothers back, then here's the three steps I'll help you with. And this shit is so fucking easy. Go and read the Bible, first of all, whether you believe in God or not. Go read the Bible and understand a woman's place from a biblical standpoint. Number one. Number two, understand a woman's place from a physical standpoint. Number three, understand a woman's place from a mental standpoint. And in order to do that, most of the young females, because older females, they didn't really have no problem. They had good grandmas who taught them, and that's why your grandparents lived, had 65 and 60 year and 55 and 56 year marriages and shit like that, because they knew the secret to holding on to that relationship. They knew the secret to love. It wasn't about money, cars, clothes, shoes, jewelry. It was about, I respect you as a man, and he respected me as a woman. That's what it was. Females don't have that. That's why motherfuckers ain't getting married. Then you wonder, you waiting all your life, waiting on Mr. Right to come, and Mr. Right ain't coming. You keep getting Mr. Right now. You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Right now ain't even right. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, y'all don't want to listen to niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to listen. I'm not saying listen to a nigga. If a nigga tell you to jump off a building, you know, of course you ain't gonna listen to that. But I'm saying, like, if somebody is, if you got a good dude and he's telling you something for your own fucking good, it would do you a favor to listen. You know what I'm saying? Understand what it is to be a woman in a woman's place spiritually. Understand a woman's place mentally and physically. If you still got your mother and your father had a good marriage, whatever, get pointers and tips from your mother. Stop listening to your fast ass girlfriend girlfriends whose parents are divorced, or who mama got or who have, whose mama's single and who mom left them off when they was fucking kids and shit. No, you want to go get somebody who's a pillar of stability when it comes to, a relationship. And that's how you keep a nigga, man. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't about to get no lip from the average Hispanic female. Nigga ain't about to get no lip from the average Asian. If a dude be like, baby, and I'm not saying, you gonna do what I say, you gonna stay in here and cook me some pork chops and grits. No. See, y'all thinking nigga go do, talk like that. If a brother says, hey, baby, where you going? I'm going out tonight with my girlfriends. Okay. Make sure you put a jacket on, and you know what I'm saying, don't walk up to no, don't, you know what I'm saying, don't even give a nigga a chance to even like holler at you. Don't dance with a nigga. Don't flirt. If a nigga say you look nice, tell him thank you and keep it pushing. If he come up to you, you tell him you married or you got a dude, and then keep yourself safe and always stay wherever your friends are. Don't leave the group, and if you drinking anything, take your drink with you if you must go to the bathroom. If you leave your drink and you come back, throw it out or leave it there. Don't pick up nothing. If somebody offers to buy you a drink, you can accept the drink, drink it right there in front of them where everybody can see you. Don't leave your shit there in front of somebody and say I'll be back and hold my drink and none of that. That's it. I'm not telling you. I'm not demanding you do that. I'm just saying it's for your own good. I'm telling you to do that. The reason why I'm telling you in that way is because generally niggas know the streets and how other niggas are better than you females do. So it's my job to kind of watch out for you. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it as I'm watching out for you. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. It ain't nothing more, nothing less. Tell Mexican female that. Baby, put on your coat. Okay. Asian, put on your coat. Okay. Hell, even an African broad, put on your coat. Okay. American black broads. Hey, babe, put on your jacket. Don't no nigga tell me what to do. Blah, 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 blah. My daddy ain't told me what to do. And if my daddy don't tell me what to do, you know. What the fuck's all the attitude for? That's fucking crazy, son. You know what I mean? Don't. Just fucking listen to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my girl, she knows she ain't a person of the street. And she know I am. She know I was out there. I'm still out there to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? If we out somewhere and I tell her, hey, baby, get in the car. I don't want to hear, why? No, get in the fucking car. I'll explain to you why when we get in the car and safely pull away from this son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Then once we get in the car and we safe and away, you know what I tell her? It was some niggas, a bunch of niggas crowding up over there in the dark. And I don't know if they had heat on them or anything, if they was going to try to rob us, but they looked like they was up to no good. I seen an unseen danger because the street nigga and me told me to look around because it's threats all around you. It's predators waiting to pounce on your ass all around you. I don't give a fuck who you are. Man, woman, female, child, animal. It's always niggas out. It's always some kind of predator out there. Now, I'm a big-ass nigga. No, 6'4", 350. You know what I'm saying? I can easily overpower me a nigga. I can overpower 3 or 4 niggas. But niggas like me, they got, generally, it's going to take 5 or 6 niggas for one me. So I'm not even invincible out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm with my girl, I'm already on my head on the swivel like this, regardless. But when I'm with somebody else, my girl, my little sister, my god brother or my little brother or whoever, if I'm with anybody that I know can't defend themselves as well as I can, oh nigga, if my head was on the swivel 100% of the time by myself, nigga, my head, I'm spinning around like goddamn the Exorcist up in the head. You know what I'm saying? If I'm walking with my family, somebody I gotta protect, that becomes an extra target for these motherfuckers. So I got to protect myself. And as a female, if you my female, I don't need you out there giving me mouth talking about, oh, well, I ain't scared of nobody, blah, 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 blah. No. Excuse me, I had a lapse in the video. It ain't about being scared. Do what I said. Get in the fucking car. You can talk shit about what could have went down after we safe. I don't. No. Cause while you some nigga be done walked up, they gonna take me out first, and then what you think from there? What you think they gonna do to you? You easy pickings. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies. Stop running your mouth at a nigga in public, embarrassing him, treating him like he a kid, talk to him like he a kid. Stop. Begin to learn your place, you know, in the world and in the relationship. And if your dude asks you something and you know it's for your own good, give him the respect and listen. That's it. That's all. Anybody got any comments? Go ahead and comment. Rate it, subscribe it, hands thumb me up, thumb me down for the fucking haters. Anybody who dislike it, kiss my ass. I'm telling the truth, and niggas know I'm telling the truth, and some of you females know I'm telling the truth. If you true to yourself, you gonna be like, damn, this nigga ain't lying. He is telling the truth. I do have an attitude. If you a true female,